This is Cleo representing the House of Ra. Hope you're doing really well. I'm gonna start off with a rune today, and we're gonna see what the general theme is. These runes have been calling out to me, and yeah, we're gonna get into the rune box. And thank you guys for your continued support and love, and you guys know I adore you. I'm gonna get on with it. If you're new here, I like to let spirit just channel through me, and I represent the ancients on this planet, okay, so we can bring back the true universal law into the realm and help people, you know, really get to the point where they're creating their own reality in the right way. And you know, our goal is to get people escaping any karmic loops, all right, and really living in their true majesty, their true divine energy. Okay, I'm gonna tumble this box, okay, so I hope it's not too noisy on your end, but I'm gonna get them all mixed up. There's one specific rune that wants to come out here, so let's see. Okay. This one. Which one are you? Ooh. Uruz. That's U-R-U-Z. Wow. This is the primal energy, okay, that existed from the beginning of time. This is powerful, powerful stuff. This is that untamed, unbridled force of nature. It's an ox energy, a wild ox energy. Okay, so I feel like someone's got access to a huge amount of energy. Okay, and all humans are unique and different. We're all valuable. We're all portions of source. Yeah, I don't want the modern-minded ones to be like, we're all the same. We are not. We're unique, okay? We are as unique as these crystals. Now, these crystals are both the same in the sense that they're crystals, but they are both unique in their type, okay? And I'm getting that someone I'm speaking to is accessing a huge amount of energy. I'm getting that this could be, this is going to sound a bit, you know, maybe a bit scary, but it could be a bit disturbing when you access this energy, the Uruz energy, because it's so powerful, okay? And it doesn't discriminate between good, bad, right, wrong. It's not about that. This is the primal force of nature. You know, it could feel to you like you're channeling energy through your root chakra, and this energy wants to be used, but I'm getting that, you know, it could be causing you some sort of, maybe disturbance is a strong word, but it could be that you're thinking new thoughts and, you know, feeling new things, okay, with this powerful energy that's trying to channel through you. I'm getting that this energy is introducing itself to somebody, so it's going to be new. You could feel completely differently. This is a powerful vessel. You must have a really powerful vessel to be pulling up this energy, okay? And we've got the Two of Wands and the Ace of Cups on the split. So I feel like it's almost like you've... they're giving me geyser, G-E-Y-S-E-R. Is that when water comes up out the ground? Because it's very root chakra, but there's a huge powerful energy that cannot be ignored and must be used. That's what I'm getting here. So I'm going to get into the Persian energies with this deck, okay? Very ancient, beautiful energies in this deck. And we're going to see what this is all about. You know, I know you guys know, you know, to all my real ones out there, you know that when you hear something, this idea of resonation, you know, your soul will absorb what it needs to from any tarot reading you watch. But, you know, I do get some funny comments from people who take my motherly energy as some kind of invite for them to whine at me. It's like, listen, if tarot's too much for you, you certainly don't want to be watching my station. I suggest you stick to something else, because I'm quite extreme and I'm not here to mother or baby anyone, although, you know, I am motherly. But I'm also very militant, okay? So I do get a little bit annoyed when people send whiny energies my way. I am literally a high priestess, and I know that's a novelty for some people, but I'm one of only 7 sixth dimensional beings on the planet at this time. So as much as I have lots of motherly basta energy, you know, if I have to feel whining and people trying to manipulate me in the way I do my readings, it makes me want to slap you in real life. You get where I'm coming from? So if my channel's too much for anyone, vacate. I don't work for the government. I don't work for any charity. I'm here on YouTube independently representing my family. Okay, so, you know, I just want to nip that in the bud, because most of you, I mean 99.9% of you, I can feel your energy, I feel your love, okay? And you guys, you know I love you. You know, I know we've been together in other timelines, a lot of us. You know, we may have fought battles together, we may have you know, really loved each other in various situations, because we've all been incarnating here over and over again. But sometimes I get these little ratty ones creeping into the comments. It's like, listen, love, my channel's not for everyone. It's not supposed to be. I'm here for the initiates, and I'm here for, you know, the ones who can truly use the tarot the way it's supposed to be used. I get bitter little beta males going, money this, money that. They obviously can't make any money in their life, so they don't like me mentioning money. I don't even know why they watch tarot. Tarot's all about getting to that 10 of Pentacles, right? So this isn't a mainstream tarot station. I'm essentially like an alien in a spaceship doing my own independent work. And, you know, I think people have been enabled too much. I think people have been softened too much. And, you know, it's like YouTube has become another codependent place for them to rest. That's not what I'm here for. So just a little note, you know, my motherly energies aren't an invite for bratish, weak, you know, comments. It's really annoying. But to the rest of you, I'm here to guide you to glory, okay? I'm here to guide you to that 10 of Pentacles, that spiritual family. I don't know why I'm saying this, but this could be relevant for someone with this Uru's energy. Maybe you find that people react funnily to your energy, because this is a rare vessel to take on these energies. You need honor, right? To channel any energy, you need to be on the frequency of it. And I'm getting that I'm speaking to someone with a lot of honor, and you've been around a long time. We've got the 3 of Cups here. This is like a fountain of energy. Again, that geyser energy. Something springing up from within you. When I say within you, this is the non-physical that we find when we look inwards. If we could turn ourselves inside out, we would be metaphysically in the non-physical, and we bring that non-physical with us wherever we go. So I feel like there are energies trying to get through here. We've got the devil energy. And what I'm getting is that this Uru's energy, this primal force, is coming up against any patterns or conditionings that you've picked up on in this modern day reality. So I'm getting that, you know, old thought patterns, ways of feeling and ways of being are being washed away by this phenomenal force of nature. Yeah, the Sun card. I'm getting this energy of you being picked up, okay? I just felt that on my shoulders. You know, if you could pick up a toddler by their shoulder, it's crazy. It's like picking someone up by their shirt, or I feel like you're going up whether you want it or not, if that makes sense. It could be confusing. I feel like there's confusion involved in this with this devil energy, because this is powerful energy that does not mess around, and it could feel a bit shaky, a bit rocky. It could feel like in the mind space you've been like white water rafting. But I'm getting this is a higher being energy. If I say extraterrestrial, that could mean something to somebody, okay? Particularly, you know, people who know they're star-seeded. And I feel like you're being grounded into really strong primal energies. The Sun card with the 9 of Pentacles. Often, you know, when we go on our spiritual pathways, we can get stuck in the non-physical a bit too much, right? With all the love and the light, but we have to respect the physical. And what I'm getting here is that there are shifts in your body that are going to ground you in a really powerful way with this Uru's energy. And this is because you're meant for a position of glory with the Sun and the 9 of Pentacles. This energy is not taking no for an answer, and it's to do with your spiritual contract. It's to do with something personal to your spiritual mission on earth. Right, what's this? 7 of Cups, yeah. The confusion will abate. It will die down eventually. But right now, you've just got to go with the flow of this powerful energy that's moving within you. It will regulate itself. They're saying the white water rapids will calm into a lake, all right? But you've just got to be patient and go with this. It could be that this is sort of maybe slightly disrupting your social life, or I say slightly, but I mean, they just keep telling me this energy is not taking no for an answer. And it's wow, look at this, no way. This is the geyser. This is the energy coming up, right? Can you see that? This golden liquid coming up. Okay, so they're saying don't worry about, you know, flowing with your normal life. You may have to kind of ground yourself in nature, take yourself out of circulation slightly, because this is something out of this world that's moving through you, because you have the honor and you have the frequency within your being to take this on. King of Wands energy, powerful divinity with the King of Wands. Leo energy. So there's a position that you're supposed to be in with these three cards. This is a position of authority. And I'm hearing Lana Del Rey, raise me up. Spirit is trying to raise you up. This energy is coming in to raise you up, but also to ground you. There's that Ace of Cups that we had on the split. Wow. What are these beings doing? They're raising this ethereal being up. And it is a kind of lake here. You're being raised up, my darling. So they're saying go with the flow of these shifts and changes, ingratiate the energy, welcome the energy, love the energy. This is archaic energy, okay? This energy won't come to anybody who is too brainwashed or brain trained in the modern era. It's only going to come to those who were rooted in truth and rooted quite powerfully in ancient times, or connected to something that goes very deep to the beginning of time, I'm getting. So of course these energies that are joining you might not feel too comfortable at first, because you know you've got to try and harmonize them and, you know, live your life, but it'll all start to make sense, you know, very soon. We have got the Nine of Swords with the Empress. You know, it's unfortunate that in our awakenings a lot of things in our old life have got to dissolve, okay? We've got to maybe say goodbye to things, or even say goodbye to the way we used to view ourselves, right? But this is all about raising you up. Empress energy, Ace of Cups energy. And just like, you know, it's like the great flood. There's something flooding into your life in a powerful way. We've got King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck with the Queen of Cups. I'm hearing the word diligent. So they may want you to be quite diligent, maybe with what you share with others, you know, because this energy could disrupt your life. And I'm getting that any disruption is a blessing with the Sun card and the Nine of Pentacles, especially with the Devil card on the table, with the Seven of Cups. Anything false has to fall away from your reality. And I feel like that's what's happening at the moment, you know. So this will play out in crazy ways. You could be viewing situations in your life and thinking, what on earth is going on? They're saying don't worry too much about how the storyline is going, okay? Because there may be strange little storylines happening, and that's just the universe's way of separating you out from one timeline and getting you onto this elevated timeline. They're saying don't worry if human connections aren't making sense. Don't worry if people are saying random stuff. The universe has somehow got to harmonize these energies together. The universe has somehow got to make the story make sense, but sometimes the story doesn't make sense, and it's better for us to turn a blind eye when it comes to confusing things. It's better not to overthink it, because the priority the universe has right now is to get you into your full power. With that Nine of Swords energy, you know, this is about controlling the mind and not letting the mind kind of take over or overthink here. Again, this one's being lifted up, and I don't know if you can see the figure carrying her. It's kind of like a dark angel. And primordial energy is very, could be quite scary for some people. But I'm hearing you've got this. You are someone who can understand this. You are someone who can deal with this. This is something you pledged yourself to. On the other side, before you jumped into your vessel, you planned this out, right? And we often do. From the position of our higher selves when we're backstage, we plan things out for our human selves, and we have absolutely, you know, it's not that we have no concern for the human going through it, the human that we will be, right? But we do have priorities from a higher self positioning. And the higher self knows we're immortal. It hasn't got much sympathy for what we as humans would call suffering, because it's not in a human vessel, right? The higher self isn't human, right? It's source energy. So, you know, they're saying don't let that human nature stress you out too much, because there could be an animalistic reaction. You know, we are all animal and alien, okay? And it's almost like the animal part of you may be kind of, like they're showing me like a wild horse that's like, what's going on, you know? They're saying it will settle, okay? You are, it's almost like you're being saddled, okay? I'm using quite a, okay, let me go a different way, because they're giving me Sagittarius energy, the centaur. Letting the higher self have what it wants with the vessel, blending and taming the inner animal nature into its most regal state of being. And I'm getting that for you. You're getting put into a regal positioning, but first of all, they want to know that you can handle the realness of these primordial, archaic energies, these powerful, beautiful forces of nature. And I feel like they're moving within you. Show me this Three of Cups. Interesting. Six of Cups with the King of Swords. So this is about a contract you made on the other side. And this will lead to celebration. This will lead, I'm getting homecoming. Okay, so it's almost like they're taking you off of the human track and putting you onto the track of the higher self here. I want one more for this. Yeah, contract. You were contracted to do this. Yeah, this is about your spiritual family. Ten of Pentacles. So it's almost like you've got to take this turning right now to get to the sun. Okay, you've got to turn off. You've got to accept these beautiful, powerful energies and flow with them. Show me this Devil energy. You know, they're telling me the Devil in this case is other people's expectations of you. Okay, other people who don't understand your spiritual pathway, but they think they have so much influence over you. But what you represent is so much more beautiful than these energies that maybe, you know, Eight of Swords energy, maybe they're trying to act like you're crazy, or maybe, you know, a lot of humans just want you to serve them and serve their expectations. And I'm getting, you cannot serve their expectations and also serve God or your spiritual family. And your soul wants your spiritual family. You want to get home. You want to take the detour with this beautiful Uruz energy. And, you know, this could be all about you breaking away from people who have been preventing you from fully flying, from fully exalting yourself, right? Due to their expectations. And I feel like now this energy is, again, not taking no for an answer. You've got to fulfill your spiritual mission. That's the priority. Not what other people think of you. People who aren't even aware of the spiritual pathway. People who are going to be stuck in karmic loops forevermore until their soul is recycled. They're not your priority, and you cannot let them trap you in their expectation. Your life isn't for them. Your life is for you. Okay, and you've got this contract. They're saying take the road that you didn't expect to take. Take the detour. Okay, because there's a pathway you could continue on. I don't feel like it's very satisfying. But again, this energy is going to break through you. Okay. I feel like there are people in your life who are trying to control what cannot be controlled. And the more they try and control you, the more this Uruz wild energy is going to burst out of you. Because God will have what he wants. Your higher self will have what it wants. And your higher self is going to keep sending you energy and keep sending you energy. It's going to get more and more potent and more explosive if you resist it. Or if, you know, if these people keep controlling you, then they're not going to get the reaction they want, because they aren't the priority. Your spiritual pathway is the priority here. And getting you into a position where your consciousness is tuned into the sunshine energy. It could feel like a little bit of a labyrinth at the moment, okay? So saying trust that there are energies you couldn't imagine that are supporting you right now. The sun clarified by the sun. This is all about that breaking free. Knowing that the mind creates reality, and knowing that spirit is doing everything they can right now to send you the powerful energy you need to get to where you will be happy and as free as a child. Something about working in imagination just came through. Two sun cards. This is clear. This is big radiance in your life. Maybe you've been in situations where you know, you had to follow the status quo or blend in. And, you know, I'm getting that you could have found this quite boring. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, they're saying go wild, break free, be as the wild horse, right? It's funny because it's like you've got to be a wild horse to get away from energies that are trying to trap you, or, you know, they're just too brainwashed to understand your pathway. But once you break free and use this beautiful primal energy to get you into a powerful positioning, then you become the centaur. Okay, it's almost like you will only, it's almost obey. They're giving me obey. You will only obey orders from the Most High or from your higher self. But there's other people or energies in your life that want you to obey them. It's like this unspoken thing that they expect you to be what they want you to be. No, this energy is too powerful. A few little humans cannot mess with this energy. This is deep rooted. It's beautiful. 7 of Cups with the 3 of Swords here. So there could be breakaways from energies. Something could have been confusing. And what I'm getting here is that confusion is the sign that something was never right to begin with. Because something that's right for us doesn't confuse us or hurt us. So we can get wrapped up in storylines and look for little details and think that other people need to be healed, and we can make so many excuses for them when really the confusion is all we need to know what we need to know. The sun isn't a confusing energy. The sun is illuminated. It's bright. It's happy. Being in the sun energy is about being who you chose to be. You could say it's who your higher self chose for you to be, or you could say it's who God wants you to be. It makes no difference. This is you really allowing your true nature to shine through. And anything that's been confusing or hurtful, that's all the evidence you need. What is right for you will not hurt you or confuse you. You've got this soul contract. It's really beautiful. Definitely a breaking free energy. Listening to the divine authorities. No human can control you. Is what I'm getting here. They want you to have that attitude. Yeah, Chariot. Okay. You know, everyone wants to watch tarot until it comes to the real stuff, right? This is real stuff. This is really you getting your higher self grounded into reality and rolling forward. Egyptian energy could be prominent here. You know, it's like everyone wants to talk about Egypt, but if you really knew what people lived like back then, a lot of people would criticize the ancient Egyptians because they've been so, they've been boiled like frogs. Their minds have been washed, you know, their minds have been glazed with ideas that suit people they've never even met, right? The mind creates reality, and if they can control your mind, they get to create the reality they want. And I'm getting that you're breaking out of this, a true breakout energy. Show me Ace of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, with the 5 of Swords here. You could have some manipulators around you. You could have people who, you know, maybe they don't even think too deeply about life and about cause and effect, but there's something they're offering you that isn't going to bring you anything good with this 5 of Pentacles. But I'm getting with the Ace of Cups, the love's going to take over. We've got the 9 of Pentacles twice here. Powerful energies of you truly being in the energy of the 9 of Pentacles. And I can tell you right now, they're giving me 5%. Only 5% of humans ever even get a taste of the 9 of Pentacles frequency of the mind. You've got 9 of Pentacles twice. You've got the Sun twice. Okay? They're telling me to tell you, you know what to do, okay? This may require bravery. This may require you to get into that root chakra, solar plexus energy where you've just had enough of somebody and their falsity. The things they bring you aren't pleasant, okay? They're not bringing you anything good here, and they're slowing you down with their low vibration. So I feel like there's a timeline you have to break out of, okay? Because there's a boat you've got to get. They're saying there's a timeline you've got to break out of before it's too late. Now, I feel like they're saying that in a spooky way on purpose to try and trigger someone's primal mind into being fearful. So they're like, oh, I don't want to miss this opportunity. So that it fires you up, so that you are feeling a sense of urgency here. Because with this rune, there's something you've got to honor, and you've got to honor the freedom of your soul to fulfill this spiritual contract. Show me. Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. It's almost like there's an energy waiting for you, thinking about you, wondering about you, not knowing where you are, okay? This is to do with your spiritual family. This is to do with the Six of Cups. They want to communicate with you because they love you. We've got the Ace of Cups twice again here. Okay, so it's about you moving forward quickly and in confidence, letting yourself get fired up, letting yourself be elevated. This is for a brave one, okay? This isn't for any mainstream brainwash people. This is for someone who knows they're powerful, okay? They're giving me the thing that came up on another reading, still waters run deep. You've got a lot of untapped potential that is now, it's bursting out, whether you like it or not. It's time. This energy is going to join you. And it's to help you, it's to guide you out of human expectation and into your true nature, your true immortal nature. Show me this Empress. You are supposed to be elevated. You are supposed to be living a sovereign lifestyle. And again, only like 5% of humans ever get to do this, okay? Emperor energy with this Empress and the Eight of Wands. This is about you moving quickly. Sagittarius energy, the Centaur, blending your higher self in with your human vessel, so you can roll down the road as free as a child with this horse energy. It's very important. And what they're saying is everything you want will be magnetically attracted to you once you access this sun power energy. So this is about letting the spirit take over and not listening to the mind too much, okay? You will know if this reading's for you because you will have felt powerful energies trying to move through you. Maybe you've been getting a little bit angry lately. Maybe you've been having different thoughts and feeling like a different person. This is about your lens of consciousness. And this is about tweaking your lens of consciousness into its most powerful, immortal state, not giving a damn about all this conditioning, all of this TV, social media. It means nothing to God, okay? But, you know, God can see everything, you know. God can see when people are honoring their true nature or when they're getting sucked into the asylum, sucked into the matrix, sucked into other people's worlds. I feel like you've got to separate yourself from certain energies because they're contagious. Energy is contagious. And I feel like something's been really confusing and it will lead you to, you know, a feeling of doom and gloom when you're not supposed to be there, okay? There's big opposites here. Either glory, pure glory, the spiritual family, being where you need to be, being where you're most happy, or the total opposite. And they want me to put a bit of fear in whoever's watching this because you're being clawed at by energies that don't have your best interests at heart. Their priorities are selfish, manipulative. And, you know, I'm not trying to demonize them, but most humans are like that. They forgive them, Father. They know not what they do. So there's some ignorant energies around you that would probably think you were crazy, right? If you told them your spiritual beliefs or whatever, because they've been brainwashed into being little Animal Farm, you know, cozy little lambs for the slaughter, essentially, you know. They've been brainwashed into submission and they don't even have that conscious awareness. I'm talking to someone who's got true conscious awareness. Now they're showing me a rope hanging down from a helicopter. They want you to grab the rope, all right? They really want you to grab this rope and go for it. You'll know if this message is for you. There's so much love and spiritual family waiting for you. But I am getting the word SOS, okay? So let these urus, primal energies, the wild, untamable energies, help you break out of something. And then you will be around the people who deserve you at your most elevated, civilized, respectful state. But right now it's about fighting for your spiritual family and not being hypnotized or subdued into blending with the ones who will never ascend, okay? There's lots of people on this planet, they will not ascend to the next world. And if you could see the next world, Earth is a beautiful place. But the next world is thrice as beautiful. All right, my love. So I hope this reading's helped somebody. Intense one, you know, and I'm sending you kisses. Mwah.